Hello Leo, thank you very much for tuning in to your general read. For the main part of the read, we're using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. For the supportive Oracle cards, we're using the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I already shuffled. I don't know why we're starting with these, but we are. Okay. Now, what is happening? As we go into this time frame, you have the Ace of Wands. You're actively ready to start something. I feel like you're actually moving forward with something. You're pushing forward to get going. Now, this is happening. Right, so it's actually happening. Now, the thing is, you're ready, you're going forward. It does seem to be going forward, but I'm noticing in the environment you have the Hanged Man with the not the right time. Like, that's two cards saying pretty much the same thing. Things are stagnant, not moving. Everything that's happening when this first starts out is all you. All you. And what's going on around you is like people, or if it's a person or a situation, whichever it may be, it's not ready to move forward. Like, things are not prepared, things are not ready. The Hanged Man just tells me that it's not about want, it's just things are not ready. It's almost like if you want to do clothes, I don't know why I'm using that analogy, but if you want to do laundry, and you have the laundry, you got all the laundry together, you got the detergent, you got all the other good stuff, but you don't have the washer. And so you're washing them by hand, and it's taking you forever, and you're really not happy because you're waiting on the delivery of the washing machine. That's kind of what I got going on here. I don't know why we're using laundry as a reference, but, you know, whatever floats the boat, I suppose. But that's kind of the analogy I'm getting here. Like, you're ready, and you're like, you know what? I need to get it done. So if I have to wash them in the sink, then I'm going to wash them in the sink. Like, it's that, like, I feel like you're, you have the Knight of Wands and listen to your intuition. The Knight of Wands is telling me, like, if you're going forward with the same analogy and doing the laundry in the sink, you're kind of have the attitude of, like, I have to do it now because I can't do it later. Maybe a better analogy would be, all right, the washing machine hasn't shown up yet, but I need this to get done. So you're piling everything in the car, and say you have to drive a half hour away to get to the laundromat you like. So you're doing that. It's really a pain in your butt. You're really aggravated about it. But as far as you're concerned, it has to be done now. You can't wait. It needs to get done. So you're doing that. To listen to your intuition here, I feel like that's kind of saying, you know, if you want it done now, it needs to get done now. I feel like that's kind of doing that. But I feel like it's also putting forth a fear or a moment of panic, because you're really upset that things aren't working out the way they were supposed to work out. And the fact that you even have to go around in circles just to make things work out, the fact that you have to do things the hard way is really aggravating you, because things should have worked out better than they did. I don't know why we're using the laundry analogy, but there you go. I still feel like it's odd, but now the next action line here, whatever you needed to work out that hasn't yet, you have hope that it's going to work out any time now, but it's still not seeming to happen. The no card here, the angel card, the no card, is like you have hope. You're like, all right, I feel like you are looking at it like, all right, this didn't work out exactly as I wanted it to. I got enough of this done to where I could go a couple more days. Great. I don't know why I'm using washing machine. I apologize if that's weird for somebody, but the washing machine will be here in a couple days. I'll be fine. I'll just do the rest then. But the no's coming through like that's not going to happen. You have hope, but I don't feel like it's coming in. It's not working. It's not happening like you want. So you're still, like, I feel like these couple days pass and you're still having to do everything yourself. You're still trying to make this work out. You're still having to take that extra effort. It's still all on you. Now, even though this seems to be the second time, in my opinion, the way this is happening, things are still not working out yet. I feel like you're having an optimistic attitude about it. You're like, you know what, I've gotten this far. It'll be here soon enough. Whenever it gets here, fine. But, I've done it this far. I'll just keep handling it this way until it gets here. Hopefully it's not too much longer. But I wouldn't say you were excited about this, but you're just like, you know what, persevered this far. I'll make it. Not happy about it. Not really over the moon at all about this, but it's fine. You're overcoming these obstacles. Seven of Wands, that's you, overcoming these obstacles. It also, as you're overcoming them, you're kind of like, you know what, I really need to know what's the holdup. I need more information. You have to get more information here, and you have to don't stop. You're going to, not only do you need the more information, but you're going to keep the situation going. You're going to keep it on life support because you're like, until things get where they need to be, it's going to be on me, but I can handle it. I'll just keep going. But I need to understand, though, how much longer is it going to be? I need to plan this a little better or something, or just have an idea about what I'm dealing with here. When you go for that information, I apologize for the analogy, but if it's, for example, the washing machine that's not showing up, you get on the other side the Eight of Swords. It's almost like when you're going for this information, you're calling the company, like, I haven't received my washing machine yet. When is it going to be here? And they're like, what do you mean? And you're like, I ordered a washing machine. Like, we don't see that. And that is the bad moment. Because, like, what you're expecting to happen, it's like there's there's nothing there. And you're just kind of, like, bewildered. You're just like, why aren't things happening? You're getting more information, but you're finding out, for example, like that washing machine was never ordered. Somebody canceled your order, something like that. Which is meaning you're going to have to wait a couple more weeks before you have a chance for this to work out again, or you're going to have to go somewhere else. This, I feel like this Eight of Swords, 'cause this is telling me the other side is bound. There's nothing they can do. Something has fallen through. Whatever you're waiting for, whatever you're doing here to make this work out, whatever you expected to happen, I should put it that way. Whatever you expected to happen, it's not happening. The other side can't make it happen for you. Then this happens. The Devil card. This is in the action line. Probably rightly so. You're quite angry about this. You've been trying to make things work out. You've been doing everything you can, just to find out there's nothing there. There's nothing on its way. There's nothing coming. And I feel like this is the situation has been surviving through your effort alone. And now that you find out that there's nothing coming to relieve you from this stress, that really pushes you over the edge. So this happens, the argument happens, trying to figure out what happened. And I'm getting like, the Tower happens where whatever you were waiting on, whatever you were expecting to happen, whatever the other side was supposed to do for you that can't, that relationship is dissolved. Because you have the Tower card here. Like, for example, if it's the washing machine again, I don't know why I'm using that reference, you're getting your money refunded, or you're getting some type of answer to realize it's not coming, and whatever is making that right for you to end your connection with that company, that's what you're doing. And I'm getting the Nine of Cups here. It's like you're back at square one. Or the Nine of Pentacles. You're back at square one. You're okay. You're alright. And you've made it this far. But now you have a lot more work to do because you have to find a different way to make this work out. What I'm getting from this whole reading, if you're in the beginning of this especially, and you're not seeing things work out in the very beginning and you're trying to wait, I think the message here is like to check on the details right in the beginning. Check on those details right in the beginning. If this is coming to you hopefully at that point, check on those details right in the beginning, because that way, if you realize there's nothing coming from that point, you can go through all this a lot quicker, for one. go through. I feel like you're still going to hit this card. You're still going to be angry. It's still going to dissolve your connection with this company or whatever the situation is. But the sooner you get to this Nine of Pentacles, the sooner you can reconstitute a solution to get yourself out of this situation. I feel like that's what this whole thing is about. If this is hitting for you, don't wait. As soon as the first time it seems like it's later than it should be, I know if the washing machine analogy works, like that washing machine was supposed to show up today and it did not, and you're thinking, maybe it'll show up tomorrow or the next day, call as soon as you can. If they're closed at that moment, call the next morning. Call as soon as you can. Find out where that washing machine is. And then you're going to find out the truth about the whole situation then. You go through this a lot quicker, and even though I'm sure this isn't like something you're looking forward to dealing with, the sooner you go through that, the sooner you get here, you can rebuild and actually get this situation on track with what you actually want. Just that way it won't drag out as long. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you do have to go through these, it feels like, in this reading, if this is hitting with you. But the sooner you get through these, you get to this part where you get to like reevaluate, change your direction, and actually create something to make the situation resolve. Good? Good. All right. I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.